Alright, here we go. I'm back for my next comment on another game, and I'm doing it yet another wrestling game. And I'm doing here WWF Wrestlemania, the arcade game, and it came out on Midway. And I'm choosing here Shawn Michaels. I originally I played this game for the. I was originally going to play this game for the arcade because I think the arcade got the best version out of it, and it was fluid. The graphics were awesome, and the audio was terrific, but I just couldn't get the emulation right going with my video, so I ended up playing this game on the 32X. This game also came out for the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, the Sega 32X, the Sega Saturn, the Sony PlayStation, and the PC, and of course the arcade game. There are 8 playable characters, as you can see here. There's 2 of them, Shawn Michaels and Yokozuna. There's also Razor Ramon, who's basically a Tony Montana knockoff, and Bam Bam Bigelow. He's just a freaking badass from New Jersey. Lex Luger, this American-made man. He's just funny as hell. Oh man, this is crazy. The Undertaker. Of course, everybody knows who the Undertaker is. Doink the Clown, who's basically a circus clown on the thing, and Bret the Hitman Hart, which he's the excellence of execution. Oh, sorry about this. I'm drinking water because I'm fighting off a cold here. It's getting cold here in Colorado, and so I decided to do this. To describe this game is a cross between, well, first of all, this is actually a fighting game. Basically a fighting game, which is wrestling in it. So it's like a mix between Mortal Kombat. It's like a Mortal Kombat wrestling game, and this was over the top, zany arcade experience. As you can see here, yeah. Shawn Michaels with the Hurricanrana, he goes off the top, he does flips, he pulls out a baseball bat. I'm kind of wish now that I played as the Undertaker just to see how crazy this game gets. Like the Undertaker, for some reason pulls out a bunch of shadows when he goes down. He pulls out a bunch of shadows everybody goes to. Then he pulls out a chainsaw figurine and beats you to death with it. And with Doink the Clown, I mean, this game was perfect for Doink. As you can see here, I fast forward to the thing. I'm playing the Intercontinental. You start off with 4 bouts against just regular opponents, and then you play 2 bouts against 2 people. And there are 2 modes for this game, with just basically the same concept: Intercontinental and the World Heavyweight Championship. And they're both different quests. Intercontinental, you start out, you're just facing 1 character, and then next, you start off against 2 here, and then for the last one, you face against 3 people. With the World Championship mode, you go all the first 4. You face 2 people, and then you face 2, and then you face, the next 2. You face all. Then you face 3 people, and after that, you have a Wrestlemania challenge, which is basically you face every character in the game, and I mean everybody, including yourself. You actually have to play against yourself in the game, and as you see, yeah, and you can put them over the top. You can fight outside the ring, which really is nothing special. I mean, that's all you do is just basically you do your moves, and you don't have to pin the opponent if you go over the ring. Once you beat the guy, it's over. This is one of the greatest things. Bam, yeah. I love this move. I always loved Shawn Michaels, just because of his cockiness, his arrogance towards, and of course he originated Degeneration X, which is actually one of my favorite stables of all time. And there you go. And I'm facing against Undertaker and Razor Ramon, and one of the things I really don't like about this game is that they don't have weapons. I kind of wish that they had weapons in this game. I mean, I'm sure you have the baseball bat that counts as a weapon, but all you have to do is just press a single button. I wish it was like, baseballs, outside the ring, just a baseball bat. You just press one button, here comes the baseball bat. But I kind of wish there was like some crazy gimmick or something. Like you can use like the bells or the chairs, or you use tables. Basically go with like ECW format, which I think that would be pretty sweet. You can use one of your combos into it. Bam. I think the best version of this game by far, as you can see, I'm playing the 32, but I think the best version of this game is the Sega. I mean the arcade version. I mean I remember playing it in the arcade one time. I remember just remember how cool it was, and I think like the most like hated type was the Super Nintendo, because the Super Nintendo did not include Bam Bam Bigelow and Yokozuna in their version, and that really was a huge drawback. And because I used to love playing as Yokozuna, I used to love playing as the fat sumo wrestler guy, because he always had my favorite move of all time. He always took like this buck and just beat you down with it. What's cool about this too, reversals. You get the twice the dance. Look at that, so zany and arcadey with the arm go. Look at that doink. This game was built for Doink the Clown. As you can see here, I'm about to win. Yes, sorry, I paused the game for like 2 seconds. Something happened, and there you go. Bam! You can hit combos. Arcade version had better fluid combos, and it worked. That's why I wished I would have played it. So you can see here, congratulations, I'm the new Intercontinental Champion. It's time to stake a bigger challenge, compete for the World Championship title, and there you have it. WrestleMania, the arcade game. Check it out if you can. Download it, please, and check it out. And back to you on another review.